grade Gaylor. I record under the name Girl Talk in San Francisco, performing for the Wired Rave Awards.
Yeah, you guys alright? You guys in your suit jackets alright? I'm in a suit jacket, I feel alright.
The music it's almost a form of DJing, but it's like, I like to think at the final straw, it's like my own creation. So it's kind of like I'm making these original mixes and original songs out of my favorite stuff. A lot of times the shows are insane with people going crazy, and that just gets me really excited. Even when I'm playing the same thing I've played for a year straight, it's like people are losing their minds. It's you know, you feel like you're playing your song. It's like Metallica playing any other songs that they've played a million times. They're going to headbang every show. This isn't new at all. You know, it's been done in the 80s, been done in the 90s. Hip-hop artists have been doing it forever. I've always loved that. I love remixes. I love hearing a popular sample in a song. Even P. Diddy stuff that people, you know, kind of pass off as just like cashing on other people's songs. I think it's amazing to put like rap lyrics over top of a Police song. It's amazing to just manipulate these nostalgic connections and make something new out of it. If we turn on the radio right now in San Francisco on Friday night, you're going to hear mixes with a whole bunch of different songs. It may not sample as many things in the past, but it's in the same ballpark. The last album put together a specific piece of music with no amazing skill, no amazing music talent that just happened to like hit a nail for a lot of people. Because I've been doing it for years of playing to no one, and that's where I was comfortable. Showing up playing to 15 people, half the people are into it. So for me to be like regarded as this art, I'm playing Coachella tomorrow, you know, it's like all of the most prestigious artists this year. It's ridiculous. You know, a lot of people like pop music, but they don't know what context to like it in. A lot of young people don't necessarily like to listen to radio, so they just like to hear things manipulated and put into their own world. They kind of like those Hall & Oates songs, but they want to hear it like done by them. They want to hear it with an extra beat over top and chopped up a little bit. They want to hear someone like not giving a fuck and just like doing their thing with it. Right now is a totally weird time in the world in general. Everything seems like it's crumbling down. At least in the United States, we're in a state of war. It's like the world could end within the next 100 years. All resources are being used. Everything's so crazy, and CD sales, which is a minor part of that, are really down. And I think major labels are trying to figure out how to, you know, work with that. It's not about CD sales anymore. They need to embrace the internet. They need to embrace YouTube. How are they going to take advantage of MySpace and things like that? So I think my album, I mean, it's cool that it hasn't, there's been no problems, but I think the basic story is that these people realize that, you know, I may sample James Taylor for 20 seconds on my album.
No one can tell me what I'm doing wrong today.
No one is buying my album because they want to hear that James Taylor song instead of James Taylor's thing.
Never I see you smile and
There is hundreds, maybe thousands of kids who have emailed me and be like, what's that sample?
never I see your smiling face my way.
15 seconds in the track 3 on Night Ripper, and it's like, it's James Taylor, and they're going to go download that song, and they may end up buying an album. Every pop song, every rap song, everything that comes on the radio, there's a million remixes done on the underground level, and it all helps to fuel that song. And like if a song comes out, like something like Rick Ross, Hustlin', it's a good example, is a rap song, huge on the mainstream. That song was just adopted by so many people, remixes, so many different examples, and because of that, it just took off on this whole different market that wouldn't normally come off on. You can support something like the Creative Commons, and it's not the downfall of music. Like right now, we're moving into a time where every kid knows how to use Photoshop, and whenever George Bush makes a speech, there's going to be 1,000 kids who take that picture of him making a speech and like put a butt on his face and like an anarchy sign behind his head, and that's just like the norm right now. And that'll be their picture on MySpace, and thousands of kids will see that. And I think we're gonna move into a time really close to right now where every time, you know, Nelly Furtado releases a song, some fifth grader is gonna like put some crazy beat behind it and put it out on his MySpace, and some 8th grader is gonna make some drum and bass remix of it, and some 12th grader is gonna like make an experimental piece of music out of it, and all of that is gonna help fuel that song in the long run.
Yeah.